What is going on, YouTube? It's that kid Dimes here, bringing back another video. And in this video, I will be explaining to you guys how to be I'll be giving you guys tips and tricks on how to be a better trader in Rocket League. And as you can see, I'm not the richest person on Rocket League, but I was really poor, and I'm not that bad now. I'm worth like 6 keys or something like that. Last time you saw me with like 3 or 4. And I actually, like, I made 4 keys profit in 10 minutes the other day. But yeah, it's a long story. I might make a video on that. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys some tips and tricks on what I do to be a good trader. The first one is I'm always patient. Like, if I can't trade an item, I'm not gonna force trade it, because then I'll give it for a bad offer. And I'm patient to see if there's better offers. Like, what I do is, if I get an offer and I like it, I'll write it down, and I'll be like, I'll get back to you, right? I'll get back to you, and then I'll search around for like an hour or two, see if I can get a better offer. If I can't, then I'll go back to the dude and get my offer from him. That's a really good way, because you're basically guaranteed getting a good offer. I do that all the time. Like, people, I could get good offers just by being patient. The second one is you have to know where to find people. I use a website, and you could find people in game. Usually the people on the website are smarter, but it's a lot easier to find people and find things you want. The site I use is Rocket Trading, or Rocket League / trading. I will leave the link in the description, so just look in the description. And if you ask people to trade in game, as you can see I asked right there, usually you find dumber people, but you also find less people. And with dumber people, there also comes stupid ass offers. Like I got offered 2 keys. Like, I had to give 2 keys for an overdrive crate. I was like, what the? Are you serious? But yeah, that's what happens from in game. That's why I recommend you guys using the site. But the next tip is always try to negotiate. What I mean by that is, if somebody gives you an offer and that offer is good, try to ask for more. Try to get better, because you can always get better. If that person wants your item and they are not being patient, they can give a lot, and you could get a big one. So you could always try to negotiate. If it doesn't work, you could always just be like, all right, I'll take your first offer and we're good. But what I do is, I'd be like, can you add like a crate? Can you add a key? Can you add like half a key? And yeah, I ask them that, and usually they add it if they're desperate enough. That's why always try to negotiate with the person you are trading with. The next tip I have for you guys is never take less never take less, right? Unless you are making a profit. So what I mean by never take less unless you are making a profit is, if you traded like 2 keys for a heat wave, which would never happen, but then you traded the heat wave for 8 keys because you couldn't get a trade for the heat wave. That's what I mean by that. Because you, either way, you got a 6 key profit. But yeah, but like, if you can't get a profit, don't trade for lower. There's no point. There's really no point. You're losing. You're losing on value. You're losing on keys, and you don't want to do that, Rocket League, because you will get hella poor that way. And next tip is, don't take equal. Don't take equal in items unless the items you are getting is like high in demand, so people want it a lot. But if you take equal, you're not getting anywhere. You're just wasting your time. Especially if you give like if you give like 11 keys for a really sucky item, like, that sucks, because nobody's gonna want it, but everybody wants 11 keys. Next tip is this is kind of confusing, but just hang it with me. The tip is, lie, but don't lie. Sometimes I'm like, this nitro crate is 1 key. Like, if I find somebody stupid, I'll be like, it's worth 1 key, like, I'll take 1 key for it. But if they ask you, like, should I do the key for the nitro crate, like, in your opinion, then don't lie right there. But in the beginning, that's just trading, bro. That's how it works in real life. Like, you could just be like, I want this. People do it all the time in real life, so you could do it in Rocket League too. It's not scamming them, so don't worry about being called a scammer. But the next thing is, go for items people want. Go for items that have high demand. Usually what I do is I go on the site in the description, the same site for how to find trades. I just search up on items and see how much offers that item gets, to see if there's a good demand for it at the moment. The best items for demand are keys, what's it called? Crates, and black market decals. Those are the best items. So those are the items you want to look for if you want good demand. Next thing is always check for items that offer the so like if you're trading stay with me. Hold on, I messed up. Hold on. Okay, so look. Make sure you check offers on the item. So what I mean is on in the site in the description, you could look at the offers the item is getting. Just always check, like when you're trading, always check just to make sure like the item isn't dropping or the item isn't becoming ass. Because checking it can help you. Like if you see an item that's usually worth like 2 keys, and you see that somebody is offering like 8 keys for that mug, then take the offer and then take the 8 key one. That's a really good thing to do too in trading. And next tip is I don't really like most people don't do this, which is kind of confusing, or not confusing, but like dumb. I guess you could say, but the person you are trading with, always try to invite them to party chat, because party chat is a lot easier to negotiate than in that dumb text chat, because it takes way too long to type if you have to type with your controller. And party chat, like you get to know the person more. Like more people will be like, all right, fine. And since it's party chat, they won't act as tough, because voice to voice. But in text, they'll act hella tough because they're behind the screen. But the last and final tip, which is really obvious, is don't get scammed. If something seems like it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. If somebody wants to duplicate their items for you, why would they want to duplicate for you? Like, who is you? Like, who are you to them? Like, why don't they just duplicate their friends or their self item? Why would they just want to randomly do it to you? So make sure you watch out for scammers, because if you get scammed and you lose everything, all that hard work, all that time goes to nothing. But that's the end of my tips and tricks. Make sure you guys check in the description for the site, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's that kid Dimes. It's been that kid Dimes here. If you guys are wondering why I'm stuttering so much or why I'm going so fast, it's because I have to go somewhere and I really need to upload this video, because I haven't uploaded yesterday or the day before. So I really I'm slacking right now. So if you're wondering why I'm going so fast, I have to go somewhere and I don't have any time to do it later. So sorry guys, sorry for that obviously. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It's been that kid Dimes and I'm out. Peace.